And the reply was very disappointing. Gosh, there was only about one or two or three chapters that replied. But most of the other people simply ignored it. And we went to a JACL convention in Sacramento. And we asked why the chapters didn't reply, and I got the feeling that they didn't want to even bring it up. But while we were at this other convention, JACL convention, we met with Edison Uno. And Edison Uno was down in the Bay Area, and he was one of the pioneers of trying to fight for redress way back in, what, the late 50s or 60s? I forgot, but he was quite a guy. And even then he was rabble-rousing about, hey, let's do something about this thing. So we met with Edison, and he gave us inspiration, and he gave us all the information and knowledge that he had. And we tapped him as a resource and sort of like a mentor on our redress movement. Unfortunately, Edison Uno passed away when he was quite young, and he never got really involved with us when we started moving along with this thing. But at the Sacramento Convention, JACL, we got ourselves on the agenda to present to the delegates of JACL our thing about redress. I don't know why, but they put us at the tail end of the agenda. And by that time, everybody's antsy to go home. And everybody is sort of tired of listening to all the other items that they discussed, like changing the bylaws and things like that. And we tried, well, Henry went up and tried to convince JACL that this should be our #1 priority. And we sort of got shoved to the side. But, it was somewhat discouraging at that point in time. But we went back to Seattle, and we tried to publicize the redress movement within our own community. Like, I spoke to various churches, I spoke to various schools, I met with various Congress people, and at that time, this gal named Karen Saraguchi was JACL's representative in Seattle, the Northwest District. And she was quite a gal because she was able to get me on to a radio talk show and TV show and plead our case. And I don't know why I was chosen. I guess I was the only one that said, or drew the shortest straw. But I appeared on various talk shows and television programs and to plead our case for redress.